Okay, there's an update on one of my previous videos on grafting. My name is Kent Eddy. I hope I'm getting this picture straight here. And back here is a red chief apple tree that I grafted over to, actually the science I got from a seedling in mid-Michigan. I'm calling it Northwoods Early because it's a large apple, about 3.5 inches in diameter, grown from a seedling. Well-spaced limbs, sweet but early. I don't have any early apples hardly, so I decided to save that seedling and put it on a tree that I absolutely despise. Red chief and red delicious, about the same. A red chief is a sport or a mutation of a red delicious. Notice two of my scions, these two did not grow. One of these did, growing fine. All you need is one to take, so I usually put 2 or 3 on when I'm grafting, just in case the others don't take. This one over here, both scions died. I trimmed off these branches to give more, let the tree give more life and energy to the scions when they grow. So I pruned this tree way back. When you cut a tree back, it tends to leaf out all over. All the buds it has, it says, oh, I need more leaves, because the roots haven't changed size. The top feeds the roots feed the top, and if you cut back one, the other has to be cut back. If you cut back one too much, it will starve the other half of the tree. So I left one on here. This is the original red chief. I left one on to keep this branch alive, because next year I'm going to put another scion on here, and hopefully it'll take. I'll probably use the same seedling to top work that over. Got a little bit of frost or disease damage here, maybe bug damage, but you see the new growth is all nice and bright green, nice healthy tree. There in early June, the bugs come out with a vengeance, and they can sometimes hurt your trees quite a bit. And the frost, this curling I think was done more from frost damage when the leaves were very young. This graft took. I have the tape off it now. I don't know how close I can get into that, but you can see the split there in the old wood where the graft was put in. There's grafting wax to seal all the cracks, make sure it doesn't dry out as it's trying to grow together, and there's still a little bit of the grafting tape on there to waterproof it. This one didn't work either. This graft didn't take. I don't know if I had 1 or 2. Looks like I only had 1. I was probably running out. This was grafted a little bit, one of the last trees, and the scions might not have been well wrapped. So they might have been dried out before I got them on the tree there, because it looks like the splice is good, but never can tell. So you have to take your lumps with grafting. Most of my grafts turned out, about 80 to 85% of them this year worked, and this tree had a not too good of a survival rate, but one here, that's good. One here worked. That's great. I'm happy. This tree, I should say, it looked like a bush about a month ago because it had all greened out and looked like a ball of green leaves, and now I thinned it back so that I could I want to push the energy from the roots up to the new growth. This tree over here, a little larger, this is a red delicious. As you know, I hate red delicious, so I just top worked this one over to John of Gold, I believe, and the 2 of the 3 grafts took well. Notice they're growing good. Both the graft scion itself is getting bigger and green, staying green, and from where it starts off to the new growth, you got about a foot growth there, about 2 foot growth on the larger limb. The rest of the tree is still the old tree, so next year I'll probably graft over some of these lower limbs in here. Probably the bottom limbs I'll be taking off this fall. I guess I could probably take them off now if I had a saw with me. So that tree, this is a small orchard that I I cut out of the woods, literally cut out of the woods. It was woodland, and I took a chainsaw and opened it up, and then put a polypropylene fence around it. This is the polypropylene. It's 2x2 netting. It's lasted for 10 years so far. It's got holes in it in the bottom where rabbits chew through, but I don't care about the rabbits. It's the deer I have to stop. And you see my fence posts there. Maple trees. I just cut them off and make great fence posts.